Okay, continuing on our word problems with fractions in our calculator. We're working question number 4. Let's clear our memory on our calculator by holding down the on and the clear key together. And let's read the question. If it takes 4 3/4 ounces of tint to mix 1 gallon of paint to the desired color, how many ounces of tint will be needed for 5 gallons? Ooh, perfect proportional problem. Tint to gallons, tint to gallons. 4 3/4 ounces of tint to 1 gallon of paint. As how many ounces of tint, ounces, to 5 gallons of paint. Tint to paint, tint to paint. I know 3 out of the 4 parts, therefore I can find that missing 4th part very easily. I'm just going to cross multiply the 2 numbers I have that are catty-corner to one another, and then divide that by the number that is catty-corner to my question mark. So let's multiply 4 3/4 times 5. And let's see what we get. Put in the mixed number 4 3/4. 4, green second key, the and D key. 3, scroll down. 4, scroll over. Now I have 4 3/4 times 5, enter. Okay, and I get 95. Now see that 95 over 4. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take 95 over 4 and divide it by 1, which we all know what that's going to give us. 95 over 4. Okay, I want to change this improper fraction, 95 over 4. It really is just 95 divided by 4. Okay, but let's use the calculator. Let's say we want to change that to a mixed number. Hit my green second key and the key right next door to ND. Get all that gobbledygook in the window. Hit enter and I get my answer. 23 3/4 of a gallon. 23 3/4 gallon. So not gallon, I take that back, ounces, because I have 5 gallons. So, if I want to make 5 gallons of my right color, I would need 23 3/4 ounces of the tint to make the right color. And there is my answer right there. Okay, moving on to the next one. Number 5. Which expense in Marjorie's budget receives the most money? Okay, so we've got this table here. Here are her expenses, and here is her budget. She has it broken down into fractions. 1/3 for rent, 1/5 for food, 1/6 for savings, 1/5 for school loans, 1/10 for utilities. Okay. If we think about fractions, what's going to be the largest fraction? If we have the same denominator, then we look at our numerators. The smallest numerator is going to be the biggest piece, right? Because, think about this. If I have 1/3, I've got the same size piece, and it's cut into thirds. 1, 2, 3 even pieces. 1 out of 3, okay? 1/5 is going to be cut into 5 even pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1/5 is this little bitty piece here. 1/6 is going to be even smaller. 1/10 is going to be just a little sliver. So the largest, the most money she spends on rent. Another way you can do this is to change those into decimals and then compare decimals using your place value. Let me get a place value chart. Oh, here's one. It's been written on, but that's okay. Okay, so 1/3. Let's see what that would be. 1 divided by 3, enter. Here's our decimal point, 3, 3, 3, 3, on and on and on and on and on. Okay, let's see what 1/5 would be. 1 divided by 5, hit enter. 0.200, okay. Let's see what 1/6 would be. 1 divided by 6, enter. Oh, look at there, 1, 6, and 6, and going on and on. And 1/10, that's just going to be 1 divided by 10, and here's our 1/10 right here. So, what is the largest? 3/10 is larger than 2/10 or 1/10, right? So you can always use your calculator to do that too. Change your fraction into your decimal by dividing, or put in your fraction. To change it to a decimal, you use your back and forth key, and there it is. This back and forth key is right here above your enter. So that's handy also, to change back and forth between fractions and decimals. Alright, let's look at our next question. I'll tell you what, I'll come back and do the next 2 with y'all on another video. So I will see y'all next time.